Your
Yes.
surname, right?
Nadia.
Okay, I'm so sorry because I thought here is mentioned here the first name is Hassani,
Yeah.
so I thought it is in your name. So okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I will address you as Luna. All right. Okay. So
Okay.
since this is the first time, all right. I mean that previously during your diploma you have not taken this subject, right?
I didn't take diploma. I
I
start
see.
with
All
the
right.
degree.
Found it. Okay, all right. It's okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, guys. Okay, let me introduce about myself. Okay, my name is Nabawiyah binti Abdul Hadi. You can call me Miss Naba. So later on, I will create a WhatsApp group. Okay, and then I will share with you in the chat room here. I mean the link for our WhatsApp group. Okay, after class, I will create the WhatsApp group for our class, and then you just click a link. I will share the link here, and then after that you just click at the link, automatic you will be directly join the WhatsApp group. Okay, I think there is a one more students in my class here. Okay, so which is the Santusha. Okay, Rubini, you know Santusha, is it you are you are together previous semester?
No, Miss.
Yeah.
Santusha is working adult student, if not
I
mistaken.
see. I see. So is it she applied for the credit transfer waiting the approval, or you are not sure yet?
I'm not sure, Miss.
I see. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, it's up to you if you want to stay here lah. Okay, I don't mind. Okay, basically I want to. Okay, is it you have any question to ask? Okay, wait there. Let me jot down my. Okay, this is it for my phone number. Yeah, I'll put in the chat box my phone number. Later on, I will put the link for our WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is my phone number 01925455583. Okay, so you can call me Miss Naba. Right. Okay, guys, we look at the lesson plan. So I'm going to start class today now. All right. So we start with the lesson plan now first. Okay, lesson plan is very important. Okay, I believe that all the classes, okay, we start. All the lectures we start with the lesson plan. Lesson plan is actually synopsis of our subject. Okay, what we should do, what is the outcome for the subject for the specific subject, and then what will be topic to be discussed throughout the semesters. Okay, and then how much the percentage for the assessments. Okay, how many assessment will be given to the students, and also the reference books. Everything, the synopsis about the subject will be included in your lesson plan. Okay, so we look at the first one. Okay, is about the code. The code of the subject is above 2020 or ACC6213. This one, the subject for the new code, and above 302 is actually for the old code. Okay, even though there will be the difference the code subject code, but the thing is that all the topic covers, all the assignments, okay, evaluation given to you guys, it will be the similar. Okay, and the name of the subject is an introduction to financial accounting. Okay, so guys, please make sure that you do memorize the subject code and also the subject name, so easy for you to sit for the exam later. Let's say our class is an online basis, so final exam will be on online method. Okay, the final exam will be the final assessment. Okay, actually final exam actually will be the written test. Let's say if written test and a closed book test, but the thing is that our class is the online basis, so it will be considered as a final assessment, which is the open book basis. If you come to college and sit for the exam, okay, so you will be assigned to the exam hall, and you have to sit in the exam hall for the 3 hours. That one will be the final exam, and that one will be the closed book exam. Okay, but for our class today, for this subject, okay, specifically accounting subject will be the open book assessment, which is the open book means that it will be known as a final assessment. Okay, so when the final assessment, I believe that all of you have the experience previously, which is all the subject, all the final exam question will be uploaded at the Microsoft Teams, and you need to be ready 15 minutes earlier before the exam date. And then all the, the question will be assessed through the Microsoft Teams, and also you have to submit all your answer script and also at the at the Microsoft Teams platforms. Okay, that one is the method for your final exam or final assessment. Okay, so in the in the financial in the Microsoft Teams, let's say if we conduct the final exam, okay, in the one class, actually it will be involved with 2 or 3 subjects. Okay, so you need to you need to check which of the subject that will be related to your courses or your programs. Okay, so that is why that it is important for you guys to know the name of the subject and also the subject code. Okay, if not, you will be confused later. All right. So next one, okay, lecturer's name, which is my name, Nabawiyah binti Abdul Hadi. So you can call me Miss Naba. So the semester, the semester or year offered for this subject, actually, this subject will be offered in the semester 3, year 1. All right. So the total credit value is the 3 credit hours. And there is no prerequisite paper. Okay, prerequisite paper means that is it you are compulsory to take for the specific subject, okay, and pass for the pass for the specific subject before you sit for before you register for the accounting subject. Okay, for our subject today's lah. Okay, but the thing is that there is no prerequisite paper, so means that there is no certain requirement that you want to register for this subject. Okay, if there is a prerequisite, you have to pass certain subject in order or before you do register in my class, which is Introduction to Financial Accounting. All right, so next one, we look at the CLO or a course learning outcomes. Okay, I believe that most of the subject will consist of the 3 credit hours. Okay, sorry, most of the subject will contain will consist of the 3 CLO, which is a course learning outcome. Okay, what is meant by CLO here is that what would be the expectation to the students? The outcome from the, what will be the the expectation outcome from the students. So what will you gain after, towards the end of the semester? Okay, let's say after you took for my subject, so towards the end semester, is it you are able to achieve for the certain skill? Okay, so basically for my subject, okay, so I need 3 skills that, okay, in order you want to be excellence for my for my subject, which is accounting subject, so you need to gain or you need to experience, you need to achieve for the certain outcome. The first is CLO is the knowledge. Okay, the theory on the knowledge. Okay, you need to know the theory first, the overview of the subject before we do the practical skill or the numeracy skill. So you need to know the knowledge or the theory basis. Okay, without the knowledge or the theory basis, it will be difficult for you to to do this. To focus on the certain the methods. Okay, so it's difficult for you to calculate for the certain method. Okay, after you gain, after you know about the theory or you understand the theory or students are able to explain the theory of accounting. So after you master in this kind of the theory, so next one will be the second skill is that I need you guys to, okay, to have the numeracy skill. Numeracy skill is that the calculation part. You're able to calculate for the certain certain transaction. So this one you have to achieve the numeracy skill. Let's say I give you a situation or case study, so you're able to know you're able to relate you able to relate the certain theories and you're able to calculate for the certain amount. So this one will be the numeracy skill. And the last one is the problem solving skill. Okay, problem solving skill, basically I'll give you the case study here. Okay, so for the case study, you're able to relate with the with the theory given to you guys, or which of the method need to comply with the certain scenario. So how you want to solve that problem, how you want to calculate the problems. Okay, or which of the transaction here will you be record in this, which of the transaction here you need to record in the asset, or which of the transaction you will record in the transaction for the expenses. All this one will be the problem solving skill. So basically for the my subject, you need to achieve for the three the three skills here, which is the first one is the theory basis. You need to know that you're able to explain the theory basis, and then you're able to calculate for the certain transaction. And the last one, you're able to solve the problem. When I give you the case study, you're able to solve the certain problems. Okay, so luckily for the my subject, there is no presentation. Basically, I would say that 70% will be the calculation basis, and another 30% will be the theory basis. Okay, there is no presentation required for my subject. All right. So any question, guys, regarding your CLO? Is you have any question regarding the
Miss,
CLO?
sorry for disturb you. Can I leave the class?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Miss. Thank you,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, welcome.
Miss,
Okay,
I too will leave the class, Miss. Sorry.
okay, sure. I know. It's okay. I already mentioned to you guys, right? Once, you mainly from my class because you already, you are waiting approval for the credit transfer. Thank you guys for joining our class today.
Thank you so much, Miss.
Okay, welcome. Okay, so, Luna, you are alone in my class. Are you okay?
Yes, Miss. No problem.
No problem. Okay, all right. So, okay, we move to the next one. Is you have any questions
No, Miss, I understand.
on the the learning outcome? So basically, learning outcome, what will be the expectation to the students after you have learned all the accounting theories, about the overview of accounting, to calculate, the formula regarding that related to accounting. So basically, you're able to achieve all the skills here. Okay, basically, I need the three skill you need to gain. After you have complete accounting subject. First, I need you guys to know the theory or the knowledge basis. The second one, you're able to calculate for the certain amount. And the last one is the problem solving skills. Okay, so I think for the assessment or assignments, all will be all the assignments will be the written assignments. Okay, so written assignment including the calculation part lah. So basically no presentation, no essay, no essay assessment will be given unless I give you the case study. So you have to comply which of the situation that related to accounting theory. That's it. There is no the long essay, or there is no long essay question for my subject. Okay, will be tested in your final exam. Okay, if you doesn't have any question, I'm going to go through our topics. Okay, so basically for my subject, it will be consist of 10 topics. Okay, so the first topic, of course, it will be related to introduction to accounting. Okay, so when we discuss on the introduction to accounting, of course, we will discuss in terms of the definition of accountings, and then the uses of the importance of accountings, why accounting is so important to the business, importance of accountings, and then the uses of accounting. Okay, is it the uses of accounting? Can you explain to me? Okay, based your own, based on your own knowledge. Okay, who is the users accounting? If you know, who is the user of accounting?
Businessman or woman.
Okay, the business. Okay, that one we consider as the owner of the business. Okay, businessman. Okay, it can be the owner of the business. Okay, other than that,
I have an idea, but I don't find the word in my head because
okay,
my English is really bad.
Oh, all right. Okay, you can specify the persons. Can you specify the person, or you can explain to me or describe to me? The type of characteristic the person you want to share with me.
When you want to
Okay.
classify different object or product.
I see. Okay, and then When you want to classify the product or
And
object.
know the price, calculate the price.
Okay. Okay, that one you want to refer to customer or supplier? Which one?
Supplier.
Ah, okay, good. Okay, this one also will be considered as the users of accounting. All right. So the owner, the supplier, don't forget the customer. We are the customer. Let's say you go to the, the grocery, you go to the, the supermarket. Okay. When you go to the supermarket, you want to buy something. Of course, this one will be related to customer. We are the customer. Okay. So supermarket would be our, the supplier. It's not supplier. Okay. The supermarket will be the business, and the business, they have their own owners. Okay. Okay. And then how about how about the um where is how about the, let's say you want to apply for the loan. Okay, so what is the person we consider that persons? If you want to get the money, okay, by applying the loan, so who is the institute, who is the person we consider as loan? Okay, is related to the loan. When you okay, where you want to, where you get the loan from?
From bank.
Yes, good. So the banks will be the users accounting also. Okay, let's say if you want to apply for the loan, of course the bank needs the financial information. Okay, so when the bank needs the financial information, so the bankers will be related to the bankers will be considered as the users of accounting. Why the banks will be considered as the users of accounting? Because they're relying on the financial information. Are you get it?
Yes, miss.
Okay, relying here means that you want to check the, let's say if you want to apply for the loan, of course you have to prepare the accounting. So the bankers need to check the accounting. Is it you get a more profit? Is it your company is stable or not? Is it your company able to grow in the future? So they need the financial accounting or accounting information. Accounting information or financial information is the same. It's the same the same definition or the same meanings. Okay, so basically in the textbook they will consider as a financial information. Okay, actually financial information or accounting information will have the same similar meaning or the same meanings. All right. So when you want to apply for the loan, you have to prepare the accounting information. So who is the person we're relying on relying accounting information, which is the bank. Because why banks need to check on the accounting information? They want to know the stability of your company in terms of they want to check the profit of your company, either your company have debt, higher debt or not, is your company have more assets. Okay, everything can be checked by referring to your accounting information. So the banker will be referred as our users of accounting. Are you get it? Are you clear?
Yes, miss.
All right. So another one is that, okay, other than the supplier, the owner, customer, and also bank, we also have the manager of the company. This one also will be part of the users of accounting. Okay. Another one is a tax agent. Okay, tax agent and the government agency. Okay, so this one will be the users of accounting. Why? Because these of the body or institution, we're relying on our the business accounting information. Okay, all right. So actually, users of accounting, there is a two types of the users accounting, which is the internal users and also external users. Now, I need you identify, okay, from the users here, okay, can you identify which one is the internal users and which one is the external users from the list here? Okay, honors, internal users or external users?
Internet.
Yes.
I think it's the owner.
Yes, good. Owner is the one with working with the company. So this one will consider as the internal users. Okay. So how you want to differentiate internal and external? So this one, internal is the person who are working with the company. Okay, working with the company or working with the company. How about the external? External is the third party. You do have the business relationship, but you are the outsider or the third party. Okay, how about supplier? Internal users or external users?
External, no, internal users.
Is it supplier working with the company? Is it supplier? Okay? Is it you are? Let's say you are. Let's say you are. Set up a company, so you want to hire the supplier to work with your company. Correct or wrong? Is it supplier working with in their company? Is it supplier? Is a part your staff or your employees?
Oh, no. I
As
think externally.
yes, this one supplier will be as the external. If the person is the staff of the company, this one we will refer as the internal users. If the third party or outside the company, but you have the business relationship, this one we consider as the external users. How about customer?
External.
Okay, good, external. How about the banks?
Internal user.
Is it internal? You hired the bankers to work in your company?
External.
Okay, good. How about manager?
Internal.
All right, good. How about tax agent
Uh,
or
this one,
consultants?
but
Okay,
I
tax
think
agent is a consultant.
internal.
Okay, is it okay? Based on your experience, okay, let's say you are international students, right? So you have your own agent, right? Before you came to Malaysia, of course you have an agent that handle your visa, your passport, okay, and then your application, all the application or documentation before you touch down Malaysia. Is it right?
Yeah.
Am I right? So okay, agent, is it agent referred to the one working with the company or the third party?
The third party.
Yes, the third party. Why? Because agent is not working with the company. Agent is that consultant, which is we hire you to find out. To find out students or to increase the number of students at the academy. We will hire some of the agent, okay, to find out the more custom international students. So that's agent actually is our external. How about the government agency? Is it government agency working with your company?
Still, I'm not sure, but I think it's internal.
Okay, no, government agency is not internal. We not pay salary for the government servant, government employees, no. Okay, so government agency actually as the external. Okay, let's say, you know the custom. When you want to reach Malaysia, there is the custom, right? Custom. Immigration, immigration. Immigration actually is a government staff. Government servant. Okay, so basically for our business is not related to government agency. We are not paying the government agency staff. We are not paying the salary. Okay, if your business not the one that paying salary to the specific person, so this one will be considered as external. Unless you pay the salary for the specific person here, so that one will be the internal. Are you okay?
Okay, I understand.
All right, so this is basically the users of accounting that we will discuss in chapter 1 or the topic 1. All right, so look at the next one. Okay, after we discuss on the users of accounting, so next we look at the characteristic of the business in Malaysia. Okay, specifically in the Malaysia characteristic of the business. All right, so next one, last one, which is the accounting concept. This one is really important for you guys. Okay, why it's really important for you guys to understand this part is because in your midterm test, luckily that this semester onwards, you doesn't have any midterm test anymore. There is no midterm test given to you guys. All right, all will be the assignments.
Only for this subject?
No, for all the subject, but it's depend on the lectures lah. I'm not sure about other lectures, but for my class, it doesn't have the midterm test. But I specifically agree with the midterm test. You know why? Okay, it is a thing. I mean, midterm test will be the preparation before you go to the final essay. It is a practice. Okay, practice as a preparation for you guys to sit for the exam. Okay, your final exam. All right. So for time being, even though in our syllabus there is no more midterm test, but I would prefer we change to the quiz. Are you okay? We doesn't have the
Yes,
midterm
okay.
test. We change to the quiz, which is the slightly I mean the difficulty will be the lower than the midterm test. Are you okay with
A
that?
quiz for each
Quiz.
chapter or
For the
chapter?
certain chapters, it's not the whole chapter. No, specific chapters only. Okay. All right. So this one, accounting concept. The last part is the accounting concept. This one will be discussed in the chapter 1. All right. So let's look at the chapter 2. Okay. This is starting point that you need to learn on the numeracy skill. Okay, which is the calculation part. All right. So you need to know the formula for accounting equation and also double entry system. So basically, okay, what you understand about accounting, Luna? What you know about accounting?
It's calculation,
Okay, and
everything
then
with
everything relates to calculation.
yeah.
Is it you have any idea about, let's say you can give me example, you know about the accounting, a part of the calculation part. Okay, it is a correct, is a calculation. So what are the things that you understand or you have an idea about accounting?
For example, I have
Mhm.
my I don't know if it's a really accounting, but I know that my mother have a little shop, and every
Okay.
time when she sells something,
Okay.
she wrote in the laptop
Okay. Yeah.
the
Okay.
title of the object and also the price and the total of everything.
Yeah, good. It's good. That one is accounting. Okay, that one is maintain the bookkeeping. What is mean by bookkeeping? You record everything, all the single things will be I mean anything that we've done, I mean all the transactions that happen in the company, you have to keep or you have to maintain the recording. Okay, let's say you get a payment from the customer, you have to record. Okay, you have to record the data. And let's say you taken out the money or you've drawn money from your bank account, so you have to keep in your data. Every day you have to keep on maintain or updating your bookkeeping or your accounting information. That one actually is the accounting. All right. In the simple words, actually accounting is a process of the recording all the single things that included, all the single thing that happened in your company, or is it if there is any cash in or cash out money, cash inflow or cash outflow. So this one will be considered as the accounting. So in the chapter 2, you do have the accounting equation, which is a formula. Formula will be the asset is equal to owner's equity plus liabilities. Okay, this is the accounting equation. And then the second one is the double entry system, which is debit credit. Have you heard this one, debit credit? Is it you're familiar with the debit credit?
No, in my country don't use
Debit credit.
yeah.
Okay. So you are okay, your hometown, where is your country? Where you are coming
Comoros,
from?
the little island next to Madagascar.
I see. So the name of your company, the name of your country?
Comoros.
Comoros. Oh, okay, all right. So how many hours you reach Malaysia?
Oh,
If you took the flight, how many hours? Or it's not hours? How many
it's
days you want to reach here?
3 days.
Oh my God, is it a transit?
Yes, it was because I didn't take a deductible.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Because
Okay,
COVID.
can I see your face? I'm very excited with the international school. Can I see your face? Since we are the online, we do the online basis. So give me chance to see your face for first time only. I mean, for 2 days only. So next week onwards, you can close. You can off your webcam.
Okay, can you just let me 2 minutes?
Okay,
Just
sure, sure.
Thank you.
Sure. All right. Ah, I see. Okay. Hi, Luna. I can you mute yourself. You mute your phone, your laptop. Please unmute. Okay.
I say
All right.
I
Hi.
was watching.
I
Hi.
see. Okay. Hi. Nice to meet you. So I can see your face now.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right. How about your result for the last semester? Is it okay?
Yes.
Everything okay?
3.75. My GPA.
Ah, thanks God. Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we proceed to our class. Yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much. So you can off your webcam now. I already saw your face. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. All right, so next one, look at the chapter 3. Okay, after basically there is only 2 subtopic in the chapter 2, but the thing is that there is require a lot of the transaction. Okay, a lot of elements that you should know in the chapter 2, like accounting equation. You should know what is the asset, what is the liabilities, revenue, and also expenses. And the double entry, you should know how you want to record on maintain recording for the double entry, which is debit and also credit. All right, next one will be the documentation. Okay, documentation needed to maintain your accounting. Okay, so I mean what I mean here, your recording lah. What will be the documentation that related to this certain transaction? So let's say if you sold goods to your customer or you sold product to the customer, so what will be the documentation need to issue the customer? So that one is the document used in the business transaction. After you issue the document, so how are you gonna do recording that? I mean, how are you gonna do summarization for the document and maintain the recording? So this one we will cover in the chapter 3. Okay, the chapter 4 is that the classification of the financial statement. So you need to prepare the report. Actually, chapter 4 is report basis, where you need to prepare the statement of financial position, and also the other one is that statement of profit and loss. Okay, so after this, I will gonna show you what is the function. I will explain to you guys what is the function preparation of the support, and also what is the use for the software. So basically, financial statement is referred to the report, accounting report. Okay, so you have the 2 types of the report you need to prepare. So there is a 2 types of the report you need to prepare to produce the accounting information. The first report is statement of profit and loss. Okay. So the first one is the statement of profit or loss, and another one is that statement of financial position. Okay, so this is a 2 report that you need to prepare in order you want to produce your financial statement. Okay, so actually financial statement actually is a report, accounting report. So there is the 2 types of the report you need to prepare, which is the first report is a statement of financial position, is statement of profit or loss, or another one is that statement of financial position support, and also the other one is the SOFI. Okay, by look at the title, can you can you explain to me what is the purpose or what is the use we prepare the report for the SOPOL? By referring to the title, you able to identify the use of the statement of profit and loss to find why we need to prepare the SOPOL. You can find out the answer by looking at the title. Why we need to prepare the SOPOL? What do you think? To find what?
Because we want to know the money we have, or I have an idea, but still I don't know how to explain.
Okay, okay, look at the title here. What is the title here?
Profit.
Statement of profit loss. Okay,
Yeah.
so by look at the title, you can or you may identify the use of the report here to find out what either the company get
the profit and the
yes, good. Either your company able to get a profit, higher profit, or your company suffered losses.
Is
Okay,
it for
suffered
each year or each month?
each for a year. Basically, you prepare the report for a year, for 1 year only. So every year you have to repeat the same things again. You have to prepare the report for every year because every year here you will get the different profits. It depends on the how much you're able to produce product, how much you're able to produce product, and you able to sell your products. Okay. All the income and expenses will be included in your support of profit or loss. Okay, so by look at the look at the title or by referring the title here, you're able to identify the use of the support. Either the company, to find out the company profit or the company suffered losses. Okay, profit means that you get a higher profit lah. Gain, profit is a gain, loss is a loss lah. All right, so number 2, okay, the second report. Okay, so by referring to the title, what do you think the use of the SOFI?
I think this one is for knowing the financial
Financial?
How can I say that?
Okay, well, the keywords here is a financial position. You
yeah,
want to
the
know
money, the company, something like this.
it's something like what? Again,
The money of the company.
Oh, the money. Okay, okay. If you say the money, both of the report is related to the money. Okay, but the first report is we want to know the company gain. Is it your company? They say, okay, the selling price. Okay, you sold to your customer at the price of RM 100 ringgit. Okay, so this is the product. Your price is you set for the customer. Okay, when you want to sell the product, it will be based on the 100 ringgit. Okay, but the thing is that when you get it from the supplier, when you bought the inventory from the supplier, you buy at the cost of the 70 ringgit. Okay, this is the one that you bought inventory from the supplier. This is the one that you sell to your customer. This is the price that you sell to the customer. This is the cost incurred when you get the product from your supplier. So is it okay from this situation here given to you? Is it your company get a profit or loss? Is it get a gain or loss here?
It's a
Gain or
profit.
loss? Okay, how much is it the profit?
30 ringgit.
Yes, good, 30 ringgit. Okay, this is actually the one that you mentioned just now. All this one relate to the money. Okay, but the thing is that, okay, what is the use of the profit or loss? Okay, basically we want to know either the company get a profit or the company suffer losses. This is the use of the financial, the use of the statement of profit or loss. Okay, how about the statement of financial position? Okay, by referring to the title, the keywords here is the financial position. What is it mean by the financial position? Position means that the step we want to know the condition of the company, right? Position is that what's your position right now? Are you doing okay or are you not doing okay? Are you get it? Position is something that I want to know your condition.
Yeah.
So when I put the words the financial position, means that we want to know the condition of your company. Either your company is stable or not. We want to know the stability of the company. the condition in terms of the stability of your company, in terms of, okay, is it your company able to grow in your future, okay, in the foreseeable future, okay, or either you want to know, is it your company have more debts or lower debt, higher debts or the lower debt, or is it your company have more asset or your company doesn't have any asset. Okay, so this one will be referred to the financial position, or is it okay in the future, is it a company able to open or to set up more branches. Okay, so this one will be referred to the statement of financial position. Statement of financial position is we want to know the stability, the condition of your company in the future or in the foreseeable future. All right. So this is there is what I mentioned here. I mentioned just now. Okay, when you want to prepare the financial statement, okay, you have to know that the use of the report. Financial statement is the preparation of the accounting report. So there is a two types of the report you need to, the business need to prepare, support and also SOFI. What is the use of support? Either we want to know either the company get a profit or suffered losses. And how about the second one? The second report is financial position. So what is the use of the financial position? Okay, we want to know the condition of the company in terms of the stability. Is the company able to grow in the future? Either the company have the more debts, either the company have more asset, or is it you able to set up the more branches in the foreseeable future? So this is the use of financial position. All right. Okay, so after chapter 4, okay, start the chapter 5, 6, and 7. All right. 5, 6, and 7. This one is what be related to adjustment, the adjustment. Okay, we prepare the support and SOFI, but I think is that there is another additional transaction that related to support and SOFI, which is the adjustment. Okay, so basically adjustment will be related to the transaction that related to your non-current asset, especially physical asset, and that it will be related to account receivable or debtor. And the last one is that adjustment for the revenue and expenses, which is the accruals and prepayment. Okay, so this is the adjustment. Non-current asset chapter 5. Okay, so sorry. Okay, non-current asset adjustment for the non-current asset is chapter 5, account receivable chapter 6, and accrual and prepayment chapter 7. So this one will be included in the adjustment. So adjustment, this one you need to put additional information in your support and also SOFI. So meaning that there is an extra calculation for the adjustment. Okay, so next one. After we after we complete all the adjustment 3 topics, so next one we go to the next topic, which is the most easiest one, which is the cash book and also bank reconciliation. All right, so chapter 8 and 9 is the most I would say that the most easiest one in our out of the 10 topics for the accounting subject. Chapter 8 and chapter 9 will be the the easiest one. All right, the last one is the financial statement analysis. Okay, after we prepare the support and SOFI, you have to perform an analysis. So this one will be covered in the chapter 10. All right, so the last week, week 11, will be our revision week, which is happened on the 3rd August. All right, so any question that related to the topics before we move to your assignments?
No, miss.
Okay, accounting subject for the degree is slightly different from the diploma or other subject, which is the component your assessment or carry mark will be consist of 40% only. Okay, I believe the other subject will be the 60%. Am I right? Your assessment will be 60%, right? Okay, but not for the subject.
Exam is 60%.
Yes, here is 60% for final exam. But for other subject is 40%, but not for my subject. Okay, so the
Oh,
most
wow.
important. Yeah, I know that. Okay, so you need to, you need to do more exercise for my subject. Okay, I would say that it's not easy. It's not easy. Okay, but okay, with your efforts, with your focus, a lot of the exercises, so you're able to pass with the flying color for my subject. Okay, because you need to achieve, let's say if you're able to get the 4 time, okay, based on my experience, no students able to get a full mark. Okay, for my experience 10 years, okay, for this subject there is no student able to get the full mark 40%. The highest one is the 37 or 38 out of 40%. Okay, so you have to be careful. Okay, I mean, it's a be careful here, meaning that you have to do the revision regularly. All right, you have to need to do the more exercises that related to the accounting. All right, so written. Okay, next one is a final exam, which is a 60%. Okay, so as I mentioned to you just now, for my subject, there is no presentation. For presentation of the chapter, and no presentation assignment will be allocated to you guys. All right. So all this assignment will be the written assignments. Okay. And no report. Basically, your assignment will be based on the calculation basis. All right. So next one, this is the reference books lah. Okay. Okay, next, the grading skills. Okay, so I'm not sure that if the the last semester, your lecturer do mentions that you need to pass the both component. Okay, let's say for my subject, the total carry mark is a 40%. At least you need to get the 20%. Half of the 20% is the 20%. So for the assessment or carry mark, you need to ensure you're able to get more than 20% or more than that. Okay, because the full mark for assignment is a 40%. How about the final exam? You need to get at least 40% off of the 100. Okay, to get a pass for my subject, you need to get a 40% and above. Okay, 40%. Okay, here, and let's say 40%, let's say 40%. Let's say your assessment, you're able to get the 36, but your final exam, you managed to get the 8 out of the 10, the 8 of the 100. So it will be considered that you fail for my subject. You must pass both the component. Okay, so if you pass for the both component, no need for you to sit for the special exam or repeat my subject. Okay, so be
Miss,
careful. Yeah,
how about the assignment one?
assignment is one. Okay, assignment one, we complete first the chapter 1, then chapter 2, then I will give you the assignment. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
but I cannot see it in the.
yeah, I know. I've not assigned yet your assignment one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so look at it here. It's still loading. Okay, it's still down. It's still buffering. I tried to download the attachment, but it's still hanging here. All right. Basically, I will publish your assignment one after we complete chapter 2. Basically, assignment 1 is related to the chapter. Chapter 2. After complete, I will I will publish the assignment.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So, is it you have any question regarding your assessment?
No, Miss.
Look at here. You have to get a pass with the 40%. If you get a 39, it will consider your fail for your final exam. Okay, be careful on this part. All right, assessment also you need to get a pass on 20% and above. All right, so okay, so look at here your grading here. X, okay, if you check your system, okay, your system put your X, means that you are absent during final exam. AP means that you absent with the permission, okay, with the approval from the from your exam unit. So they will put the AP in your status. Y is that you are being barred from a final exam. YF means that the barring for the financial blocking. Okay, IP means that this one related to the internship, which is in progress. You have not completed yet your the internship, but you are in a progress. All right. W means that you withdraw from LMUC. All right. So EX is exempted lah. All right. So TC is a credit transfer. Okay. So this is a grading system at a LMUC as of May 2023 September. All right. So next one, class attendance. Okay. Be careful for the international students. Yeah. You need to make sure that absenteeism rate must be 80% and above. So if you refer to the times, you need to ensure that you need to make sure that 2 times consecutively you are absent in my class. I have the right to issue the warning letter, first warning letter. Okay, next. Okay, the second time you absent 2 times consecutively in my class. Okay, I will issue the final warning letter and plus you've been barred from the final exam. Okay. All right. So that's all for the lesson plan. Is it you have any question?
No, Miss.
Okay, all right. So, okay, how you want to get this lesson plan? Okay. Wait, I think I close this one first lah. Later I will upload the question. Okay. This is the the symbol or the logo for our class lah. All right. So how you want to get an access for your lesson plan and also all the your tutorial question and also handout. You go to the file folder here and then automatically it will be directed here, this page. And then this here, I already upload the lesson plan. Okay, slide handout means that all the chapters, your chapter 1 until chapter 10 slides. Okay, handout will already uploaded. I had uploaded in the Teams. Another one is that your tutorial question that consists all the topics here. Okay, each of the chapter will have tutorial questions. Okay, so you can check from your Teams. All right. Okay. I think you are in the group, right? You are in the Teams, my group, right? You are in the group, right? Microsoft Team groups, right?
Yes.
For our class. Okay. So, okay. Okay, one more thing is that, okay, next one will be the entrance and exit survey. I need all of you to answer to fill up this survey for entrance and exit survey. Okay, so you go to your assignments, upcoming here, the survey. So how you should do the survey is that, how you gonna do this one? I need you fill out for the first week only. At the beginning of the class, first week here. This is the first week only, which is this survey is that we want to check your understanding for the certain subject. You need to fill out for the first week only, okay? Towards the end of the semester in a week 10, come back again and you answer for the week 10 questions, okay? So this one, deadline is by tomorrow, yeah? Okay, so let's say for the first one, they say you doesn't have any idea about the accounting. So for the first class, basically, I would say that you tick at the strongly disagree, means that you doesn't have any idea about accounting. So just take here strongly disagree, means that you doesn't have any idea or you don't understand what is accounting. So you put it here. Okay, it is something like this. Okay, so I'm able to explain the basic. Wait. Wait, okay. Second one, I'm able to explain the basic accounting concept and the double entry. Okay, this now I already mentioned, but I already discussed this one, but not the thoroughly discussed. Maybe you have an idea, but you don't know what is the double entry and also accounting equation. So you may take at the disagree. You know what I'm saying, but you don't know how to explain to others. So this is a disagree. But towards the end of the semester, so I believe that you're expert. Okay, you are expert and you do understand what I'm saying or what I'm teaching to you guys throughout the semester. So it might be that you put agree or disagree. So for the first week, for today's class, I need you to answer for the first 3 questions only. Okay? Submission by tomorrow lah. Okay? I give you a deadline until tomorrow. Okay, any question?
No question.
Okay. Wait, let me update your attendance. Okay, so next one. Okay, lesson plan I have done. Okay, attendance already update, and I think I already made, I already explained to you, I already explained to you all the, the lesson plan, explained to you, the assessment. Okay, your final exam will be online basis, yeah? Not the face-to-face exam. Okay? All right,
Okay, miss.
all right, so now we go to I'm going to start with the chapter 1. I'm going to finish the chapter 1 by today. Okay? Okay, look at the chapter 1, Introduction to Accounting. Okay, look at the learning outcomes here. So towards the end of the semester, students will be able to define the meaning or overview of accounting, the function of accountings, identify the users of accountings, okay, why users are relying to the financial informations, okay. So the next one, the rules and responsibility of the accounting regulatory bodies, and the last one is the accounting concept. This is the top subtopic will be covered in the chapter 1. Okay, so based okay, out of 4 items here, I believe that you have an idea about the users. Okay, so basically we have the 2 types of the users, internal users and also external users. Okay, so how you want to differentiate between the internal and also external? How are you going to differentiate internal users and also external users? Luna, how are you going to differentiate?
Internal users is when you pay someone for something, and external users is oh, I don't have the real definition in mind.
Okay, okay. Internet, someone you employed, someone you hiring in your company. It is a staff, it may be the staff, manager, the owner, someone who are working with the company. Okay, but external is the third party outsider. Okay, let's say example, like your sibling. Okay, your sibling is entirely your family members, but if you compare with me, I'm the outsider because I'm not a part of your family members. Let's say I'm your lecturer, I will be the external party, but you, your mother, your sibling will be the internal because you are the family bonding. They are family. That you are the family members. Okay, that one is the differentiate between the internal and also external. Internal, the one who are working with the company. External is the third party or outsider. All right. Okay, look at the topic outlines. Okay, the similar as our outcome here, basically we will discuss on the definition accounting, differentiate between the accounting and bookkeeping, importance of accountings, again the users, which is the internal users and external users, the types of the business, accounting bodies, and the last one, accounting concept. Okay, from this subtopic here, the most important part is the type of the business and also accounting concept. 1.4 and 1.6. This one you need to focus on this part, because this one will be included in your will be tested in your final exam. I give you the scenario, so you have to identify which of the type business related to the scenario given. Same goes to the accounting concept. I give you the problem, so you have to identify with the accounting concept will help the business to solve the problems. Okay, so look at the next one. Okay, this one I already asked you just now. What you know about accounting? Is it you have any idea that related or regarding the accounting? Okay, so just now you mentioned about the money, right? You get, I mean, the cash in and a cash out money. That one is a part of accounting, but the correct one is that accounting is a part of the recording. Okay, we look at the definition here. Okay, so what is meant by the accounting is actually the process. What you see here, actually, this one is talk about or relate to the process. Why it is a process? Because you need to follow the step by step here. The first step in accounting is that you need to prepare the recording. Okay, from the documentation. Okay, from the documentation, you need to summarize the document and start to do the recording. After recording, you classify the transaction. Either the transaction is asset, either the transaction is liabilities, either transaction revenue expenses, or honest equity. So that one is the classifying. After you classifying, you do the summarizing, which is to prepare the trial balance. Okay, from the trial balance, you post to your report, which is a support and also Sophie. Okay, the last one, after you done the reporting, we need to prepare the, you need to prepare the analysis of the company. So that one is the interpreting. When we talk about the interpreting, it must be related to the the analysis of your report, your company's report, analysis of the company's report. Okay. Okay, so why you need to follow this kind of the process? Okay, it is because we are helping the user in decision making. That is why that is really important for you guys to be transparent in preparing your accounting. Why? Because there is a user we're relying on accounting report. Okay, when you do the false or misleading information that related to their transaction in your company, it might be affect the third party. It might be affect the bankers. Okay, let's say supposed to be you applying the loan 1 million from the bank. Okay, so the bankers will ask for their financial information or financial statement. So after thoroughly check the financial statement of your company and also the bank statement, so the bank confirmed that the 1 million has been approved. Okay, why? They are relying to your financial statement. Okay, suddenly 2 years later, something happened to your business and the court has been declared bankruptcy. Okay, it means that your company doesn't have the money, but for the certain thing, due to your condition, desperate condition, because of that, you doesn't have any extra money. You have been bankrupt. Okay, you have been declared bankrupt by the court. It doesn't have the money. So you decided to borrow the money. You decided to borrow the money. Sorry, it's not decided. So the bank will be affect the third party, which is the bank. Okay. So when it has been declared the bankruptcy, it will be affected the bank. So meaning that you doesn't have capacity to settle all the debt from the to the banks. So it is very important for you guys to be transparent, okay, in preparing your financial statement. If you do the misleading or you do the misinterpreting of your report, it might be affect the third party, especially the bankers and also your supplier. Okay, basically they will rely on your financial information to know your capacity, either how much your asset in your company. Okay, the more asset in your company, the good performance for the company, means that you're able to have more asset in order, let's say something happened to the company, you can let go the asset and then you can get the cash money. So by having this cash money, you can settle all the debts. All right. So that is why accounting is very important to the business. Okay. All right, look at the second part, which is what is the difference accounting and bookkeeping? Okay, actually the step is similar. Okay, but the difference accounting and bookkeeping. Accounting, you do the preparation up to the analyzing, but the bookkeeping, we will start until the summarizing on it. That is why the circle here, look at the circle here, bookkeeping is included in the circle of accounting, meaning that bookkeeping is actually part of accounting. Okay, the difference is that accounting, you have done the analysis, but bookkeeping, you doesn't need to do perform, or you doesn't I mean, you don't need to perform your analysis of financial statement. Okay. All right, are you okay?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so next one, we look at the importance of the accounting. Why accounting is so important to the business? Okay, why accounting is so important? The first one, we are assist, okay, we are assist, or we are helping the management and owner. Okay, I mean, helping the owner and also the management to prepare the accounting information. Okay, why is that we want to prepare the accounting information? Because we want to know the condition of your company, how much the profit of the company, and how is it is it the company is stable to sustain in the future. Okay, means that sustain in the future means that you are able, is it your company still able to operate even though the 5 years later or 10 years later? That one is the condition of financial position of the company, right? The second one is assist your company to do the planning. It is either the short-term planning and also the long-term planning. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask you. So you have the identifier. Is it this scenario given to you guys, to you, either the short-term planning or the long-term planning? Okay, you know that in the, I mean, at the end of the, I mean, at the end of the 2019 or the earlier of 2020, what's happened to the world towards the end of the 2019 or 2020? It start on the 20, it start on the 2020 up to now. What's happened to the world?
COVID-19.
Yes, COVID-19. Okay, so what is the most needed products during the COVID-19?
Face mask.
Yes.
Vaccine.
Yes, good. Okay, that one is the short-term planning or the long-term planning, actually, the face mask?
It's a long
Is it?
term.
Okay. 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 Let's say we are in the 2020, yeah? Let's say we are in the year 2020. Okay. We don't know that COVID will be come to us, come to the world. Okay. During that time, is it your company will, I mean, we do the selling of the we do the selling for the face mask or not?
Yes.
Okay,
But
you do.
not everywhere.
Okay, yes. Okay, on that time, the quantity you produce the face mask will be the lower. Okay, after COVID-19 happened to the world, it start to grow. I mean, it start to have the massive production for the face mask and also hand glove. Anything that related to the, I mean, protection, okay, hand sanitizer, anything the protection to avoid the COVID-19, all the product will be the sold out. Okay, it will have the mass production. Mass production means that the demand, the higher demand from the customer. So before, before 2019, okay, people don't care about hand sanitizing. Okay, some of the people wear the face mask, but not everyone. Okay, when COVID-19 happens, okay, come to the world, okay, it's happened that everyone have to protect ourselves, which is we need to wear the mask, okay, regularly apply for the hand sanitizer, and then some of the people wearing the face shields, okay, and then that's some of the people keep on buying the medicines. Okay, so this one is a protection. Okay, during the time, all the healthcare product will be the mass production. Why? Because the company or the business make the huge profit. Okay, in the Malaysia, the company, having the higher profit is the Top Glove. Okay, have you heard the Top Glove company?
No,
Have you
miss.
heard? No. Okay, wait there. Let me show you the top glove company. Okay, this one. Okay, in Malaysia, okay, in Malaysia, Top Glove will be the company or the main company that sustain making the huge profit during the COVID-19. Okay, so what will be Top Glove is actually the manufacturing. Okay, they are producing the glove. Okay, supply the glove to the hospital, to the pharmacies, and also the drugstore. Okay, during the time, okay, it's not only Malaysia but also international. Okay, demanding for the higher quantity for the gloves during that times. Okay, so this is
Miss,
the, yeah,
this company was here even before COVID-19.
before they actually before also the huge they get the huge profit. But what I'm saying here, during the COVID-19, all the business will be affected, but not this company. This company will be the top ranking at the time, because this is the company, the monopoly company, that the higher, they get, the first top ranking company at the stock market. Okay, they get that higher profit, and also the market price is going up. Okay, why? Because they made a huge profit during that time. Okay, I'm not saying that previously that they do have the profit, but if you compare that in the 2020, okay, everyone suffered because of because of the COVID-19. Everyone, the losses, suffered losses huge. They need to bear the costs, let's say the rental costs, and the loan costs, outstanding, all the costs that the coming commitments. Okay, in paying the staff salary, the rental, okay, electricity, but not affected for this company. This company make a huge profit during that time. Okay, so basically it's not this company lah, but the large. This one will be the top in the Malaysia. This one, the top ranking company that make a profit with the higher share. The price sharing during that time in 2020, 21. 2022, I'm not sure, but what I know is that 2020 and also 2021, sorry, 2020 and 2021, they make the huge profits. Okay, they are leading in the market share price. All right. Okay, this is a one. Okay, another one is that the pharmaceutical medicine supplying the medicines. That one also, they make the profits. All the medicine, all the healthcare product will be they make high profit during the COVID-19. Okay, so that one is actually the short-term planning. Okay, short-term planning. Why it is a short-term planning? Because we don't know what's happened. Actually, suddenly COVID come to us, and we are panic. We don't know what to do, because COVID-19 is not in our planning. It is a suddenly happened to the world. Okay, so that one will be the short-term planning. Okay, so nowadays, if you ask me, up to now, there is still some of the some of the citizens, or some of the people still wearing the mask, but not not everyone, because nowadays you have the option. If they want, either you want to wearing the mask, or you don't want to you don't want to wear the mask. Okay, so this is the what we call the short-term planning and also the long-term planning. Okay. Okay, let's say if you let's say you are investor, is it you want to invest your money in the top glove company or not during that time?
No,
Let's say no. Why?
because we don't need it right now.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah, I got it. Okay, but for the some of the risk taker person, okay, some of the investor, they want to higher profit, so they put some risk by by investing the money in the company. Okay, but some of the person, some of the people, some of the investor, they want to play safe. Okay, so you keep money at the certain company to maintain your money in the market. Okay, so that one is the difference between the short-term planning and also the long-term planning. Okay. Okay, so up to today's up to now, okay, in the 2023, what do you think is that the company that make you? I mean, what is the industry? Yeah, it's not company. What is the which of the industry that make the profit nowadays? Industry. I'm not telling the company. Yeah? What do you think is that which industry are leading the market right now? In the which sector and industry? What do you think? Or you don't know? I'm okay if you don't know.
I'm not sure, but I
Uh-huh.
think medicines or education.
Education, I see. Medicine still okay, still okay. But nowadays, people looking for the logistic company, delivering logistic, supplying. Okay, logistic company. Why? Everything now, people do the ordering. I mean, do the online. I mean, the online order. So logistic is now is the boom. I would say that logistic will be the boom market right now. People are looking for the logistic. Okay. It's not only in education, but industry also. The in the logistic company are like the the booming industry right now. Okay, and another one is the AI chat
Oh
GPT.
yeah, like
That one.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, okay. That one also the IT basis. Okay, so people are looking for. I would say that multimedia. Okay, another industry that people looking for right now. Other than logistic, multimedia also a part of the the fast selling right now, the fast selling industry. Okay, because I would say that IT will be like the fast the fast the fast technology will be the develop. Okay, in a 1 minute they will develop something new by using the AI system. You know, right? AI, they do the marketing right now. Okay, they say I heard that in the one news. Okay, US, okay, they do something like this. Okay, I'm not sure is the student or the staff, right? Okay, so it might happen that okay, some of the there's someone that copy the voice of Barack Obama. You know, right? Sorry, it's not Barack
Yeah,
Obama.
I heard that.
Okay, I'm not sure Barack Obama or Biden. I'm not sure Barack Obama. I think Barack Obama. Okay, they copy paste the voice of the sorry, it's not Barack Obama. I think Biden. Okay, they copy paste the voice of the Bidens and mentions that there is a some of the earthquake happen in the US, so everyone need to stay at home and please dismiss from the school. So it is a some of the announcement at the school. So everyone, all the principal or the head of the school ask the students to to dismiss from the school and going back to your own hometown. It's not hometown, their home lah. All right. So actually, it is a voice from the AI. It is a copy of the Biden voice from for the AI. This is a one part of the the it's it is a disadvantages for the AI. People simply do the something that the something that benefit to yourself, which is not good for me. Okay, you are playing something that not happen actually. Earthquake is something that it's not the something that you can playing. Oh, it is a quake happen in our country. What? Because you don't want to you don't want to you don't want to stay at a school. You don't want to go to school and you do the something that something that play trick to the school, so everyone to dismiss. I think this is not a good condition, okay. But some of the thing is that for the I think for the marketing perspective, it is a good, okay. You don't need to hire the human already to promote your product. You can create something that you can create the character by using the AI and start to do the promotion, okay, for the marketing strategies. Okay, I'm not sure Malaysia have that kind of the intelligent. It's not intelligent. I'm not sure Malaysia have that kind of the marketing strategy or not. But US, they are leading the process right now. They create the humans, okay, and start to do the marketing product for the certain for the certain industry. Okay, so I think after this the stuff. After this, I think the industry will be the less people because everything will be based on the technology basis. You know, when you go to the McDonald's nowadays, there is a laser counter, right? Everything you have to order from from the machine, right? You can order everything on the by using the machine, by using the system, right? So no need to queue up to do the order for the fast food. Am I right? Are you aware of
Yeah.
that? Are you going to the fast food
But
restaurant?
yes, and there will not job anymore for anyone.
Yeah. Okay, there is no job opportunity after this. Everything will be based on the technology because of the fast technology. People start to create something that start to less opportunity for this stuff, or for the people to look out for the job later. So I think for the next generation, they have the higher competitive. Okay, luckily you are born earlier. Okay, let's say I think for the next generation it will be the competitive competitive when you're looking for the jobs. Okay, so be creative okay. We hope there is a good thing. The good thing happen to us lah. Okay, all right. Okay, look at the next one. The users of accounting. I believe that you know about this one. Users of accounting, there is a two type of the users, internal and also the internal users and also external users. Okay, internal users, which is the one that working within the company, and as external is the outsider or the third party. Okay, we look at the issue of the components here. Why this company why this kind of the people needs accounting informations? Okay, so the owner, why owner needs accounting information? What do you think is that? But look at here, why you think is the owner needs accounting information? What do you think? Okay, what do you think is that owner needs accounting information? Owners need accounting information because we want to know profit of the company. How much how much the profit earns in that year or in the particular year. All right. Other than the profit, we want to know the stability of the company and either the company able to grow in the future. This is the perspective of the owner. Why owner needs accounting information? Because they want to know the profit and also the stability of the company. Okay, how about the management? Why you think that management needs accounting information? Why you think that accounting is really important to the management? Why do you think? Okay, because you want to do decision making. Okay, management need accounting information because of decision making. Okay, decision making, it might be the short-term planning. Okay lah, wait. Why management need accounting information? Because they want decision making in terms of the short-term planning or long-term planning. Okay, this is the management perspective. Okay, Luna, actually, can we have a break for 10 minutes? I need to perform prayer because just now I'm going back. I come from I come from the office and reach here about the 2:30. I didn't have the time to perform the prayer. Can we have a break about 10 minutes? Can?
No issues.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello? 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 Hello, Luna?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yes.
okay. Sorry, yeah, I'm late. Okay, Luna, I'm not, I will off my webcam because, I mean, I clear up my makeup ready, so I'm not confident enough. So I will off my cam, yeah? My camera.
Okay, no issue, Miss.
All right, okay. So next we proceed to the next one. The uses of accountings. Okay, just now we look at the perspective of the management. Why management needs accounting information? Because they want to do decision making. So what kind of the decision making here, which is the short-term planning and also the long-term planning, right? We look at the next one, which is the prospective employees. Why employees need accounting information? Because employees need to know the ability of the business to expand in the foreseeable future. Okay, let's say you as an employee. Okay, so when you want to look out for the company, so which of the best portfolio of the company you look at for? Let's say you are finding a job. So what kind of the criteria the company you want to work with the company? What is the criteria or what is the characteristic of the company you are looking for? You want to work with the company. What is the characteristic? What is the benefit that company will be offered, which meet your satisfactions?
The salary,
Higher salary, and then other than that,
um, good place.
locations. All right, next.
Uh,
How about-
sorry, I
how
have the
about-
idea still, but I don't know how to say
Okay.
it.
How about increment? Increment salary. Are you looking for the increment every year? Means that the management will add on your salary. Let's say this year your salary is the let's say 4,000. So next year it will increase to 20%. Let's say 20% equivalent to 400. So next year your salary will be up to 4,400. That one is the increment. Okay, increment of salary increment. Salary increment means that your salary will be revised. For each year, or it depend on the company. Some of the company will be increased every year. Some of the company will increase 2 years or the 3 years. Okay, so basically this one will be based on the performance. Okay, the staff performance. If you are able to, if your performance is good during that year, they will pay you. They will give you the increment, salary increment, and the other one is that the bonus, higher bonus. The most important thing is that the higher bonus. Okay, and the other part is that we look at the stability of the company. Okay, let's say, is it you want to stay with the company that goes to bankrupt? Is it you want to work with the company? Is it you want to work with the company that will go to the bankrupt next year? Are you willing to work with the company?
No.
No. So that one is that we look at the performance of the company, the stability of the company. Okay, is it the company, can you offer more benefit to the staff? All right. So this part is so how are you gonna know the stability of the company? So by referring to the accounting information. Okay, when you want to, how you gonna check the performance of the company, you need to refer to the financial information or accounting information. So you're able to check the condition of the company or stability of the company. Is that the company able to progress and also expand? Okay, or is it your company will set up the more branches outside Malaysia, or at your country? Okay, so they open up, set up more branches at the, let's say, in the America, okay, US, let's say in the Canada, okay, let's say in the Toronto example. Okay, so this one, the perspective of the employees. Okay, so how about next one? External user consists of the creditor, investor, and also the government. Okay, we look at the perspective of the creditor. Why do you think that creditor needs accounting information? Why do you think that? What do you think that? Why you think that creditor needs accounting information?
Because they need to know if they can pay
Pay what?
the debt.
Okay, yes, the debt. All right. So either the company able to pay the debt or not. Either your company able to pay to settle the debt or not. Okay. How about the perspective of investor? Investor. How about the investor? Why investor need accounting information? Okay, so let's say you invest in a company. Okay, in return, what the company needs to pay you? You invest the money towards the end of the year. What should the company return to you? DV? DV what?
Dividend. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, dividend. Good.
In English also? Because
Okay.
I speak French and dividend is French.
Oh, really? Okay, it's good. Okay, so oh, why? Okay, how come? Oh, so in your country you speak French language? Is it like that?
We speak Comorian first language and French and also Arabic.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. So Arabic also.
Yeah, but I cannot speak Arabic.
Is it your Middle East? No, right? Madagascar is it part of the Middle East? I don't think so, right?
In Indian Ocean.
I see Indian Ocean. Okay. What is it? Sorry, yeah. It is out of topic. Why suddenly I mean in your country speak the Arabic language?
Because most of the people here are Muslim, and I don't know why, but I know that there are many people that they can speak in Arabic.
Oh, okay. I don't think you are in the Middle East, right? But you are nearby the Middle East, but you're not part of the Middle East, right?
Yeah, I think I'm
Because you mentioned that your country is a Coromo, or is it?
Comoros.
Comoros,
It's
okay.
island, three islands.
Nearby the Madagascar, right? Okay, I know the Madagascar, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is a nearby. It is a nearby by Middle East, but you are not part of the India East, Middle East, right?
I don't know. I never tried to
Okay, it's okay,
research.
No, but never mind. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll proceed with the next one with the, I mean the external users, which is the shareholder. Let's say you invest money in the companies. So in return, okay, shareholder will get the dividends. Okay, higher profit of the company, the higher returns. Okay, will get by the shareholders. Okay, so how are you gonna get the share? Why shareholder needs the accounting information? Because they want to know the profit of the company. Why shareholder refer to the financial information or accounting information? Because they want to know the profit of the company. So the higher profit will gain by the company will get, the shareholder will get the higher returns. All right. So how about the government agency, especially the perspective of the tax agent? What do you think is? What is the purpose of the why there is a tax agent here or tax consultant? Yeah, I mean here, what is the function of the tax agent? What is the
I think
function?
it's because of the market equilibrium.
Um, okay, no. Okay, you know that the tax, tax?
Yeah.
Okay, to collect tax from the, to
From
collect,
the
tax from the
seller.
okay, it can be, I mean the seller, I mean the companies, okay, and then also the public also. We want to collect the tax from the public. Okay, let's say you go to the, I mean, restaurant. Some of the restaurant, they have the GS, I mean the tax rate, right? First they have the service tax, and the other one is that they have the government tax. Government tax is actually the tax agent. Okay, when you, let's say you go to the, I mean, let's say you go to the McDonald's or fast food. Okay, they have the two types of the tax. They have the service tax, and also the other one is a government tax. So government tax is actually the tax agent. Okay, so basically the seller or the vendor will pay the tax to the government. So what is the institution, I mean, what kind, I mean, what is the name of the tax institution that collect the I mean the tax money from this kind of the people or citizen? it is considered as a tax agent. Okay, in Malaysia, the institution, the name of the Malaysia, the name of the institution is the Inland Revenue Board. Okay, so the function of the Inland Revenue Board is to collect money for the tax purpose. To collect the tax, sorry, it's not the money, to collect the tax from the public, either the seller or the company. All right. All right, so next one. Okay, so next one, the next subtopic is types of the business. Okay, so in the Malaysia, we do have two types of we have the three types of the business. Okay, so we have the sole proprietorships or sole trader. We do have the partnership and also the company. Okay, so the company, there is a two types. There is a breakdown of the company, which is a private limited company and public listed company. So based on these two companies, which of the company here have the shareholder? Either the private limited company or public listed company. Which of these which of this company that have the shareholder or investor? Which company offer share to the public?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
Okay, the question is which of the company? Okay, so for we have three types of the business, right? So proprietor, we do have the partnership and also the company. All right. So the company, there is a breakdown for the company, which is a private limited and also public listed. So my question is that, okay, which of the company, which type of the companies that have shareholders or investor? Private limited or public listed? Which one?
I think it's private.
Okay. Private means that standalone. So this one doesn't have they don't have the shareholder. Public listed,
Oh.
yes. Yeah, public means that you offer share to the public. Okay? It is actually, oh my gosh. Okay, so private limited, we do have the director. And this one, we do have the shareholder and directors. Okay? This one, public listed means that we offer share to the public. But this one, we doesn't have the public, okay? This one, we doesn't offer the share to the public, meaning that this one is stand alone, and you do have the directors, and also they do have the CEO, they do have the owner of the company, okay? But this one, we do have the CEO, we do have it is a similar with the private limited, but the thing is that the difference is only the shareholder and also investor. Private limited, we doesn't offer share to the public, so we doesn't have the shareholders. Okay, so this is the types of differentiate between the public listed and also private limited. Okay, so how about the sole proprietorship? Okay, so for the sole proprietorship, is it the characteristic? Can you give me characteristic of the sole proprietorship? Characteristic. What do you know about the sole proprietorship? The business that runs sole proprietorship as the sole proprietorship or sole trader.
For this one, I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay, but you look at the next slide. Okay, this is actually the characteristic of the sole proprietorship. Okay, is sole proprietor. So means that standalone. Okay, so means that is only one person. Okay, there is no the owner must be considered on the one owners only. Okay, if the owner is a one owner, let's say the barber shop. So this one, the barber shop will be considered as a sole proprietorships. Okay, or stall. You know the stall when you buy the food at the stall. Stall also, that one will have the considered as one owner because they don't have the partnership. Okay, the food stall. Like there is a lot of the food stall in Malaysia. Have you tried buy something at the food stall? No.
I don't know exactly where is it.
Okay, food stall is something like this. This is the food stall.
Oh yeah.
This one the food stall.
Food
Okay,
truck.
so okay, food truck also can be food stall because they have the single owner.
Okay.
Okay, so barber shop. This one also considered as a standalone company. Okay, means that you doesn't have more owner. There is only one owner only. Okay, so this one is the example characteristic. This one is a characteristic of the sole proprietorship. It is only exists a one owner. Okay, so if a one owner, it is the person and the business solely as a one legal entity. So what is meant by the one legal entity means that anything happens towards your company, anything that happened to us, the company could have the right to take over all your personal asset to cover the debt. This one is meaning by the legally. One legally means that the person and the business will be considered as a one entity. Okay, one entity. If something happened to the each, each if something happened to the one party, so means that you have been liable to the business. The owner must be liable must take or must settle all the debts that all the business debt. Okay, so this is mean by the one legally. One legally. Sorry, it's not one legally as a one unit as a one unit. Okay, and next one is that you may use it on the owner name as a business. The business title, and basically you need the small amount of a capital when you want to start when you want to start the business. Basically, it is a required to the owner to have the small amount of the money to start your business. Okay, it doesn't require you huge amount of the money to start the business. Okay, so how about the profit? 100% will belong to the owner. Okay, and it is the unlimited liability. As I mentioned just now, what is mean by unlimited liability? It is means that anything happen to your company, let's say your company has been declared bankrupt. Okay, so the court have the right to take over the personal asset to cover all the debt or to settle all the debt. So this is mean by the unlimited liability. Okay, so next one, not necessary for you to audit your accounting, your accounting information. No need to do the audit for your accounting information. Just the matter you prepare the accounts on it. No need to send, no need to invite the auditor to audit your account. So this is the characteristic of the sole proprietorship. An example, kedai gunting rambut Ahmad is actually barber shop. Okay, this one is actually barber shop. Okay, let me drop down here. Ahmad barber shop. Okay, there is mean by the kedai gunting rambut means that the barber shop. So this one will be the single, the sole proprietorship of the sole traders. Okay, look at the next one, the characteristic of the partnerships. Okay, minimum have the two partners and maximum is a 20%. But if you, if you set up the professional business, a professional business like the legal firm, architecture firm, and also the accounting firms, the maximum numbers of the members must be up to, it's not must be, yeah, can be up to the 50%. Okay, cannot be exceed than 50%. Let's say if you set up the business, the trading business, selling, buying the, selling the, the products, the normal products, selling goods, the maximum is up to 20%. If you set up the business, in doing the professional, the professional nature or the profession as a profession in the industry, so the maximum partners can up to the 50%. Okay, and next one, the characteristic of partnerships. Okay, you are advised to have the written agreement, even though it is not compulsory to have the written agreement, but it is advisable to have the written agreement to state the term and condition when you're conducting your business. Okay, it is not as necessary, but we are advised the partners to have the written agreement to avoid any conflict happen in the future. All right, so profit and loss, it is equally, let's say, okay, each of you contribute, let's say you and me, we decided to conduct a business, and each of us, contribute 50,000, 50,000. How about the profit? Profit will be equally shared or based on the ratio? Okay, let's say Luna, you contribute. We want to set up the capital. We want to set up the business. You contribute 50,000 and me. Okay, let's say Naba. Okay, let's say Naba also we contribute 50,000. How about the profit? How are we going to share the profit? Let's say our profit, we able to achieve, we get a profit of 150,000. So by having the 150,000, how are we going to accept, how are we going to split the 150,000? Equally share or based on the ratio?
I don't know, maybe divided by 2.
Yes, good. Divided by 2. Why? Each of
Because
because
we withdraw together we give 50,000.
1,000, right? Yes, with the same amount, and we set up the company with the same amount. So we entitle each of it entitled the equally, meaning that divide by 2 lah, 150 divide by 2, because we contribute capital the equal amount. All right. So what's happened is if if you contribute 100,000, but I'm only contribute 10,000. Sorry, 50,000. What's happened like this? And profit maintain 150,000. So this one must be applied the ratio. Okay, how are we gonna apply the ratio? So it will be the 1/6. Okay, you are entitled, is it 1/6? Wait. I think 1/5. Sorry, 1/2. Half. You are entitled half. It's not half. Wait. Yeah, one is a 1/2. Wait. It's not 150. Okay, 1/3, yeah. You entitled I'm entitled 1/3. You are entitled to 2/3. It based on the ratio. Okay, so Luna, you will get 2/3, and I will entitle 1/3. So I will be entitled 1/3. So this one is based on the ratio. Are you get it? How to calculate this one?
Yes, miss.
So how I get that 2/3? This one. Okay, your contribution is 100K, right? 100,000. Okay, divide by 150K. How I get a 150K? 150,000. What do you think is that? How I get 150,000? 100K is that your money, and how about 150,000?
Is it not the profit?
No, it's not the profit yet. Not the profit yet.
It's my sum with the 100,000 and the 50.
Yes, total up. Good. Okay, so your contribute 2/3, okay, times with okay, Luna, wait there. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's actually like this. Okay, 100, sorry, yeah. Actually, how you get the 2/3? Yeah, how you get a 2/3 is 100 divided by 150K. So you get a 2/3. Next, how we gonna calculate the profit? So the profit based on the ratio, we get a 2/3, which times with our profit 150,000. So you will get the entitled for certain amount here lah. So how about me? Okay, so Naba here, my ratio will be 1/6. How I get a 1/6, Luna? How I get a 1/6? My contribution is a 50K divided by 150K. So we will get a 1/6. How about 2/3? How I get the 2/3 ratio here? 50 divided by 50K, 50,000 divided by 150,000. Yours is how you get the 2/3. How you get the answer 2/3? Your contribution capital is 100, total up from both offers is 50,000. Are you get it? Are you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so this one, how much the profit will entitle by you? So 2/3 times.
I think it's 100.
100,000, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you get the profit 100,000. Mine is the 50,000. Okay, let's say we change the profit to 100,000 because it is the similar amount. Yeah, what's happened if we get the profit 200,000? So you get a 30,000. Mine is the balance lah from you. Mine is 6,660 ringgit. 6 ringgit and 70 cents. This is my profit. I mean, this is my portion for this is my I mean the profit, and this is a portion for your profits. Okay, so this is how you're gonna calculate for the ratios. All right. So next one, this one is this one is for the profit and profit loss, which is shared equally. Okay, how about the unlimited liability, business liability? As I mentioned just now, unlimited is that, okay, if anything happened to your company, it's not only we will sold all the company's asset or company's, the business asset, but it will also, it will also affect the personal asset. Okay, meaning that the court have the right to take over all the personal asset to cover up the debts. The business debt. Okay, that is why the word is unlimited. It's not only limited to the business, but it will be expanded to the personal asset. Are you okay? Any question?
No, miss.
Okay, next one is the ad. Okay, that's what is. Okay, actually, partnership will be under the ads of the limited liability partnership. The partnership act. All right. So there is similar to the the sole trader. There is no obligation to audit your accounting information. An example is the clinic Abu and Friends. Okay, this is the example for the partnership. Basically, when a partnership, there is a word of the and partners. There is a word of the partners. Clinic Abu and partners. Okay, basically for the partnership, there is a consists of the partner's name. All right. When you saw the words of the partners, means that this one will be the partnerships. Okay, we look at the next one, the companies. Okay, as I mentioned just now, there is two types of the companies, limited liability and also unlimited liabilities. Okay, so we look at the characteristic of the company first. Yeah, so basically the company will be the separate legal entity. So separate legal entity means that if something happened to your company, the court have no right, okay, to take over the personal asset. Okay, if the sole proprietorships, okay, so it is a one entity. One entity, if means that if anything happened to the company, so the court have to take over your personal asset to settle the debt. But for the company, no. Okay, because they are separate entity. Okay, so the act that govern the Companies Act is under 1695, but nowadays it's up to 2016 only. I mean, it's up to 2016. There is a new, new amendment for the Companies Act in Malaysia, which is up to 2016. Okay, so number of the members company must have at least 2 members, and there is no maximum number for the company. All right. So the members of the company will be appointed as a board director who will manage and run the business. This is the characteristic of the company. And the company also, they might have the shareholder. And the company, they have the limited liability, meaning that anything that happened to your company, the personal asset are not affected. Meaning that the court have no right to take over the personal asset to cover up the debts. Okay. So the company, you need to maintain the proper record and audit your accounting information. All right. So we look at this one. Next table, we look at differentiate between the private limited and also public limited. All right. So next one, the private limited, basically it will be the family business. Okay. And the minimum number for the private limited is minimum is the 2 members, and maximum is up to 50 members. This one similar to the partnership for the professional business. And normally when you saw the words of the senior berhad, this is basically for the private limited company. Senior berhad is only applicable in Malaysia. Yeah, it's not applicable to other country. In Malaysia only, we do the differentiate the words of the senior berhad and also berhad. Senior berhad means that private. In English, senior berhad is a private company. And for example, is a high-tech
I
senior.
always thought that I never understand why in the company they put SDN BHD.
Okay. Let me show you. Yeah? Okay. Actually, SDND. Okay. SDND. This one in Malay refer to Sendirian Berhad. Okay. Sendirian Berhad actually is meaning that private company. In English, it is actually private company. Okay. This one is actually
Okay.
short form for the private company in Malay. All right. Berhad. Okay. Berhad, it means that the public company. In Malay, actually berhad is a word from the Malay words. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So next one, public. I believe that you already. You are familiar with the words, right? Everywhere there is a word. There is a company names. At the back, the word. They put the words of the senior berhad at the back, right? SDN BHD.
Yeah.
I believe that you are familiar with this one. Okay. All right. So next one, public company. The ownerships. Okay, they will invite the public to invest in the company, and membership, there is a minimum 2 members in the company, and there is no maximum number. It's up to 200, it's up to 300, it is up to 1,000 your members or your investor or shareholder. Basically for the public company, okay, at the end of the name of the company, they use the word of the berhad, meaning that this one is a public limited. This one is a private, and this one is a public. So example is a high berhad. Okay, so berhad means that okay, uh, okay, have you? Is it you have an experience to use the mass flight, Malaysia Airline system flight? Have you ever experienced by using this flight? By using this flight?
No, I don't
No.
think.
Oh, okay, all right. So in Malaysia, MAS actually the Berhad. The Malaysia Airline Berhad, which is the public listed company. Okay, or another one. There is another. The airline company, which is AirAsia. Are you familiar with this one?
I saw in the publicity, but I never
You
take.
don't. Okay. This one is a private. There is no shareholder. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is the difference between the AirAsia and also MAS, Malaysia Airlines. Okay, Malaysia Airlines is the shareholder, but AirAsia doesn't have the shareholder. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay. which of the company that you are, you are familiar with in Malaysia? Name it, any company.
I don't remember, but I saw most of the time when I walk in the road, I can see SDN or BHD, but
Okay.
I never understand.
Okay, you know the Petronas petrol pump, petrol oil, this one?
It's for, yeah.
Okay,
for
this one
oil.
is, okay, yes, for oil. This one is a public company. Public listed. Okay, this one is a public listed company. Okay, Petronas is a public listed company. All right. Actually, why I'm asking you, because I want to do the comparison. Okay, wait there. Okay, I don't have any idea now. Okay, wait, let me check for McDonald. McDonald, Malaysia, McDonald. I want to check, is it there is the what is it about us?
How about banks like Maybank?
That one's all the public listed.
Okay.
Okay, all that one is a public listed company. Ayo. They put in the PDF lah. Okay, actually McDonald is a franchisee. Okay, sorry. Franchise is another types of the business. This one is a franchisee, so this one cannot be count. Wait, I can't. I think the only company that I can, I can do the comparison between the public listed and the company private listed is between Asia and Mas. Okay, where is the, Asia is a private and Mas is a public listed company. Okay, so this is the only company that I have in my mind right now. Okay. All right, next one. Okay, we look at the next one. Okay, is it, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so that's why the accounting body examination. Actually, I have to fast because I do have a class at 6 o'clock. Okay, today I'm very my timetable is really packed. I do have the class 9 to 12 and the gap, and the 3 to 6 and 6 to 9. I'm really packed on on Thursday. Okay, so I have to make it fast. Yeah. All right, so
Okay.
next one, accounting bodies. Okay, this is the accounting body examination, MASB. Okay, the one that's setting the rules and regulation in Malaysia is MASB, Malaysia Accounting Standard Board. Okay, all the regulation, all the terms and conditions will be set up by these institutions. Okay, which is MASB. Let's say, example, central bank. Okay, central bank is the one that regulate all the policy related to the bank in Malaysia. Okay, that one is a central bank. Okay, the bodies that govern all the policy in the bank in Malaysia is a central bank. Okay, but how about the accounting? Accounting, we do have a one institution that govern all the policy and the procedure. Whatever the policy, the procedure, the system will be set by the MASB. Okay, how about MIA? MIA is the institution that recognize the people, especially the accountants. Let's say if you want to get a professional certificate, or the training the trainings, anything that, the changes in terms of the policy will be done by the MIA. Okay, this one, the rules, they govern the rules, but this one is more on the people. They want to certify the people. I mean, the chartered accountant will be issued by the MIA, which is the Malaysia Institute of Accountants. And the last one is the MICPA. This one is similar to the MIA, but the difference is that this one is a public accountant. This one is a chartered accountant. This is the difference between the MIA and also MICPA. All right, so the last part, okay, the last subtopic. This one is very important, yeah? Okay, please focus on this part, which is the accounting concept. Okay, accounting concept. We do have, I think, 9 types of the accounting concept. So this one 5, and the other 4. Okay, basically total, we do have the 9 types of the accounting concept. We do have the separate entity concept, going concern. We do have the historical cost concept. We have the duality concept, the periodicity concept, money measurement, accrual concept, realization, and also consistency concept. So you need to make sure that you know each of each of the explanation from the accounting concept here is very important in your final exam. All right. Okay, we look at the first one, which is the separate entity concept. Okay, so what is meant by the separate entity concept? Means that the business and the owner is a separate person. Okay, so let's say if anything happened to the business, is it the court entitled to take over the personal asset? What do you think is that? Separate entity means that business and the owner is a separate person. Let's say anything happens to the company, is it the court have the right to take over the personal asset to settle the debt? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, is it correct? So meaning that if there is a separate, meaning that the court have no right to take over the personal asset to cover, to settle all the business debt. Okay, why? Because business is a business, the owner is the owner. So when you buy something, let's say when you buy your own motor car, your own car for your own purpose, is it you can use for the business purpose? No. Why? Because it is your own. Let's say if you are willing to use the car for the business purpose, that one should be okay. But the thing is that, okay, for the other part, if your company buy a car and the car is for the business purpose, let's say you are using the company's car for your own purpose, is it correct or wrong?
It's correct.
Okay, why is it correct? Okay, let's say you set up the company and your employees use the company car to send her son to the school. Are you okay with that? Or your staff using the car to go for the vacation? Are you okay with that as the owner of the company?
For vacation, no, but for
Let's say for your staff keep on using your business asset for their own purpose, for their own interest. Are you okay with that?
no.
I know. Okay, let's say another one. Okay, your staff is an accountant of the company. Okay, basically, accountant will behold the money, the company's money, right? So they taken out money from your company for their own use. Are you okay with that? When your staff taken out the business money for their own purpose or for their own interest, are you okay? Yes, no. Okay, so basically the business asset cannot be used by the owner. Okay, it's not the owner, and also the staff also, you cannot simply use the personal as you cannot simply use the business asset for your own interest. Okay, why is that? The idea is that the personal transaction must be separated from the business. Okay, so how we want to identify the separate entity concept? What is how you want to know that the transaction is a separate entity or historical cost concept, or that one is the consistency concept? Look at here, example here. Okay, the payment of electricity bill or of the owner house cannot be charged as the business expenses. Okay, example like this. Okay, you want to pay your electricity bills, your own electricity bill, for the house lah. amounted to 100. You taken out from the business money and you deduct from the business transaction account. Okay, that transaction you consider as your business cost or business expenses. Is it correct or wrong? Okay, you taken out money, 100 ringgit for your own purpose. I mean for your own house. And this item and this cost you charge as the business cost or business expenses, business spending. Is it okay? Is it correct or wrong?
No.
Yes, it cannot be. If you taken out the business money for your own purpose, it must be considered as a drawing. Okay, you cannot charge that one as the business spending. You must charge as a drawing. Why drawing? Later you need to redo, you need to repay, you have to return back the money to the business. Let's say if you taken out 100 in the business, so means that later you have to return back the 100 to the business. Okay, you cannot charge a business expenses, but you need to deduct from the drawings account. You need to put as a drawing account. Are you okay? So this is the idea of the separate entity. Let's say if you pay the electricity for the business, that one you can consider as the business expenses. If you taken out money for your own purpose or for their own interest, that one's considered as a drawing. Are you okay?
Yes, miss.
Okay, this one will be charged as what? If you taken out 100 ringgit cash for personal use, this one will be charged as personal, as a business, as spending, or as a drawing. Drawing or business spending or business expenses. Drawing or business expenses. Which one? First or second? This is the situation. Which one is the correct answer? Drawing or business expenses?
Drawing.
Okay, good. It is a drawings. Okay. Okay, this one considered as a drawing or business expenses.
Business expenses.
Okay, good. This one is a business expenses. All right, are you get it now? Are you clear? Can you differentiate between the personal drawings and also business expenses?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so this one will be considered as the separate entity concept. Okay, so I have 30 more minutes here before I start the other class. All right, so next one, going concern concept. Okay, what is mean by the going concern concept here is that the idea is, okay, the idea is that the going concern concept that we assume that the business will remain existent in the future or foreseeable future. Means that in 10 years later, you assume that your company will be still still operating, or you assume that your company will still remain up to the 10 years later. So this is the going concern. There is why that the word using is going concern. Why it is a going concern? Because we expecting that your business will be ongoing, okay, even the 10 years later. Okay, are you okay? Are you clear? The keywords here
Yes,
is remain existent in the future. This is a going concern. Okay, look at the next one. Look at the next one. After the going concern, historical cost. Okay, basically historical cost, we want to look at the perspective of your asset. Okay, so basically the keyword is related to asset. All the asset in your, let's say if you bought asset in your company, it must be must be recorded at the cost price or at the original price. Okay, not based on the current value or market value. This is the idea for the historical cost concept. Okay, what is meant by the going concern just now? What is meant by the going concern? Assume that our business will remain
in the
as
future.
yes, will remain existent in the future. Or you want to use with remain operating also can. Okay, so this one is the going concern. Okay, next, after going concern, we do have the historical cost concept. Okay, the idea of the historical cost concept is actually we consider as our asset, especially our physical asset. Example, physical asset is our car. Okay, they say you bought the car for the business use. Okay, so when you bought the car, how are you gonna record the transaction for your car? So it must be recorded. It must be recorded at the original price. Original price or original cost, or at the original cost or original price. Okay, is it you are allowed to record at the market value? Market value price. Are you allowed to record the asset at the market value price? Are you allowed to do that if there is a historical
No.
cost? No. Okay. For the historical cost, especially is only relate to the one transaction, which is your physical asset. Example, your car, your furniture. Example, this is an example for the asset, your furniture, office equipment. They say you saw this kind of the asset, so you should know that this kind of the asset must be recorded at the original cost or price, not based on the market value price. All right, so next one, you look at the next one, which is the duality concept. Okay, so for duality concept is very simple. When you have the debit, you should have the credit side. It must have consist two transaction, debit and the credit. Okay, that is why the word is the duality concept. It must have effect of both. Okay, it must be effect of both side, which is the debit and also credit. All right. Are you okay?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so next one, the periodicity concept. Okay, this one is very simple. When we talk about the periodicity concept, it must be related to duration. Okay, when we want to prepare the accounting record, okay, preparation of accounting record, it must be a year. Okay, let's say example, we start the accounting record 1st January. Example, yeah, we start record our accounts 1st January 2022. So when is it we want to close the account? We start the recording for January. So when is it we should close our account? We start record on the 1st January. So how about the close account? Until
The 1st January 2023.
Okay, yes, also can, but basically in accounting, we are not referred to the next year, but it's up to 31st December 2022. It must be a year or 12 months. Okay, this one is a periodicity concept. Okay, in accounting concept or in accounting theory, okay, when you want to prepare the recording, it must be equivalent to one year. Are you okay? And in accounting theory, it is a mentions that if you want to prepare the accounting record, it must have the two sides. One side is a debit and another side is a credit. Okay, in accounting concept also you need to bear in mind that there is a one condition when you saw the physical asset, it must be recorded at the original price or original cost. Are you okay? Okay, this one is also simple. Money measurement concept. Okay, basically money measurement concept is referred to the currency. Okay, money measurement concept. This one referred to the currency. Okay, let's say you are staying in Malaysia. So basically in Malaysia, we are using the ringgit Malaysia currency. Okay, money measurement, when you want to maintain your accounting recording, it must have the current currency or must have the value. So in Malaysia, we are using the ringgit Malaysia current currency. Are you okay? You cannot simply
Yes.
put the, okay, let's say you take, just now you taken out the, okay, let's say, wait, where is it? Wait, okay, just now you paid the office electricity bills amounted to 300, but we are not sure that how you gonna record the 300. Which currency are used at 300 here? So in accounting, it must state that the current currency. If your business set up or established in Malaysia, so it must follow the Malaysia currency, which is the ringgit Malaysia. Okay, how about your country? Let's say you decided to going back to your hometown and set up a business. So you have your accounting record must be based on your own currency. Okay. All right. So next one, the accrual concept. Okay. This one, the accrual concept, it must mentions that all the income and expenses must be recorded in the appropriate statement and also at the appropriate times. Okay, so for example here, okay, all income and expenses for a particular accounting period will be recorded in full regardless whether they are really received or paid by cash. Okay, so means that this one, even they say, okay, you are paying your electricity, okay, your electricity bill is a 300, but the thing is that you just have the 200 ringgit only. Okay, you there is a balance of the 100, which is this one, outstanding. So even though there is an outstanding of the 300, you still need to record it as a 300. That one is a accrual basis. Whatever is it, whatever is it, the amount that you are paying, but you need to base on the original cost stated in the documentation. This one, the accrual concept. Okay, next one, realization. Okay, actually realization is similar to accrual concept, but the thing is that realization is only applicable only to one transaction only, which is a sale transaction. Okay, accrual is referred to all the transaction. Okay, sorry, it's not all. Yeah, accrual is only applicable to income and expenses, but realization is only applicable to the sales transaction. Okay, what is meant by the realization concept here? So this means that the sales on the credit cannot be recorded as a revenue without having to wait for the payment. Okay, so is that even though you are not to receive all the full settlement from your customer, but you have to record it as a revenue. Okay, even though you have not received the money full from your customer, this is the realization concept. Okay, for example, yeah. Okay, how are you gonna record this one? You sold to customer amounted to 1,000 on credit. On credit means that you still didn't receive the money yet from your customer. But 2 days later, this customer only managed to pay the 600 ringgit by cash. So how are you gonna record this one? You want to record as a 1,000 or 600? How are you gonna maintain your recording in your account? You want to record as a 1,000 or you want to record is only for the 600?
The 1,000.
Yes, good. It is a 1,000. So you have to debit your customer. Let's say if the question stated the name of the customer, you have to jot down the name of the customer and credit the sales. All right. So later I will show you how you're gonna record the transaction. So here is a 1,000 and here also 1,000. Whatever amount that your customer paid to you, you have to, but you need to record in the full, in the full total here, which is 1,000. All right. So next one, which is the consistency concept. All right. So basically, it's consistency concept that related to depreciation. This one is only related to the depreciation. Method of accounting must be consistent from year to year. Consistent here, let's say you decided to use your, okay, wait them. Okay, basically this one method of accounting must be similar, method of accounting must be same for every year. Okay, so let's say if you decided to use the straight line method of accounting, there is a two types of the method of accounting, either straight line method or reducing balance method. Okay, you just memorize this one. Either there is a straight line method or reducing balance method. If your company decided to use the straight line method, so you must continuously use the straight line method. You cannot simply change that. This year you want to use straight line method, but next year you want to use the reducing balance method. No, you cannot simply change the method unless 5 years later, this year up to the 5 years later, you want to use straight line method, and after that, after the 5 years, we decided to change to reducing balance method. That one is allowed. Okay, you are allowed to change after 5 years. If you want to simply the change of the method for every year each year, you are not allowed to do that. Okay, so consistency means that the accounting method must be similar or same for each year or every year. Okay, so that's all for the chapter 1. Is it you have any questions?
No, miss, I
Okay.
understand.
Okay, all right. So we do have the tutorial. I already uploaded the tutorial questions, okay, in your, in the team. So better you check. We will discuss the next week. Okay, but I want to show you, okay, this statement. Okay, I want to discuss one items only. Okay, so this one will be the question number C. Suggest 5 accounting concepts that may be applicable to the above situation. Okay, which of the accounting concept that related to this one? All the transaction recorded in the ringgit Malaysia. Which of the accounting concept that related to this one?
It's a currency.
Yes, it is a currency. So what is it? What is the accounting concept that related to currency?
Money measurement.
Yeah. Yes, good. It is a money measurements. Okay, so good. All right. So you try to find out the keyword first, yeah, and then we'll discuss next week. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Luna, and see you next week. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. All right.